Hi, beautiful beings. I just wanted to share with you some information about the retreats that I offer in case you feel called to join us. I offer a 2-night retreat at my home on the Central Coast, which is a beautiful 7-bedroom home located on a lake, Tuggerah Lake, and the backyard is literally water. It's just beautiful views and a big deck to sit on and absorb all that beautiful energy. The space is really conducive to deep relaxation. The retreat is really about entering a space of inward reflection and inward reassessment. So all of us are carrying a core wound that is deeply impacting on our day-to-day life. This wound may be one of abandonment, anxiety, not feeling good enough, feeling like a disconnection in relationship to self, a sense of numbness. It could be a sense of feeling like everything's always stacked against you, a feeling of everything being unfair, a feeling of being very alone. There's so many core wounds and each of us has one, and whichever one is yours is going to impact on how you relate on a day-to-day basis with people around you, with your job, with your family, with your body, with your mind, and with your expectation and experience of life. So the core purpose of the retreat is to really dig deep into that core wound and to bring it to the surface gently and lovingly. And then we're going to work with it on multiple levels. The first level is a nervous system rewiring. So your nervous system will be constructed around that wound, and that wound will initiate fear responses, anxiety responses, intense emotional responses, or numbness. So we're going to look at how we can gently unwire that old wiring of the nervous system and bring in a calmer, more centered, more resilient nervous system that can cope with this experience. The next part of it is looking at the thoughts that are holding this wound in place. So thoughts carry huge impact. So every time you think a thought, it reverberates through your body and it impacts on how you act in the world. So there's some core beliefs around your wound that are holding you in a pattern of repeating your life and calling in situations to repeat that wound being played out. So we're going to really go deep into those thoughts, and we're going to find ways to see the truth beyond that thought and to eliminate those thoughts that aren't useful anymore. The next piece that we're going to look at is the emotions. So there's core emotions that you will be holding on to that haven't been fully expressed. This is slightly different to the nervous system because the nervous system is more an automatic response, and the emotions come really in response to those thoughts. We have emotional wounding that is layered upon layered in our body, and we really don't know how to clear that wounding unless we're being taught, because much of our emotional childhood was about suppressing our emotions or acting out our emotions in maladaptive ways. So we're really relearning the emotional system. And the final part is the spiritual or interdimensional aspect. How do we connect deeper into the truth of who we are? How do we find our knowing and our center within ourselves, not externally? And how do we cultivate that beautiful, loving relationship with self? So how do we begin to truly love who we are? And that's the invitation at the core of it all, to move beyond our wound into a deep sense of self-love and self-respect and self-vibrancy, creating an inner world that is so vibrant and so alive that you will feel at peace in any situation, in any relationship. So if you'd like to join me, you can visit my website, opentoconsciousness.com.au, or send me a message and we can arrange to talk more and find you a space to do this deep work together. Lots of love to you, and I really hope to share this space with you in the future.